on hsn.com as well. Bundle that now includes, for the very first time and not available anywhere else, 3 brand new quick swap tools that are almost a $100 value by themselves. So let me show you the colors real quick, and then Anna Griffin's joining me and we'll jump into this. All right, right here you're seeing the gorgeous mint color that we love. This is that gorgeous gold. You can't go wrong with that. It's called champagne. Then this is it. This is lilac. It is an exclusive to HSN color. Nobody else gets it. Nobody else has it. And we've got it tonight for you. And then over here, we've got this beautiful blue. And then finally, we have the famous rose color. But that is just the beginning, and really the heart and soul of the story. The rest of the story is why Anna Griffin is joining me right now. Hello, darling.
Hi.
Are you ready? She's so excited earlier, too. We were talking, and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to do this.
Well, it is a really exciting thing to have the brand new tools from Cricut. And when you think about, I mean, Cricut revolutionized how we craft, because with the launch of the Explorer that you and I did here at HSN, and the entire family of Cricut machines, Cricut has changed the way we DIY. And so to have the Lilac Maker and to have 3 brand new tools included, it's really exciting. So you're getting 5 tools with the machine. So this is not just a cutting machine anymore. It's an engraving machine. It'll draw for you, it'll score for you, it'll do anything that your wish is, its command. So we'll start with, you're getting the fine point blade, you're getting the rotary blade. This is the revolutionary blade that it's like a rotary, a handheld rotary cutter, but it's done with the Cricut technology. And then we're getting an embossing tool, which is...
This is the brand new.
This is the brand new one with the quick snap housing. You're also getting a fine debossing tool, and so engraving, debossing, and a wavy tool, which I can't wait to show you. So it's a lot of fun. So this is what you're going to be able to do. If you look at this right here, so this is the engraving tool. It has that quick snap housing. This is going to go right in the B clamp of your Cricut Maker, and these are maker only tools. So you see on here, if we can look here, this is what engraving looks like on aluminum.
Oh my gosh.
Now imagine doing trophies and doing you know, designs on acetate, on plastics, on metals. It's amazing. So we're gonna take this little housing and we're gonna quickly press this button and release that engraving tip, and I'm gonna swap it, all right? Completely swap it with the fine debossing tip. Now this is what this looks like. Imagine taking your embossing, all right? Now that's a little glare on it, doesn't it? So imagine being able to scale embossing. Now you can do that with the Cricut Maker and this quick swap tool. Now I'm gonna swap it one more time. Swip it. Swip it good. All right, we're gonna swap it, and it's a click, it's a press and a swap and a go. And here, look at this really closely. This is what the wavy blade is going to do, and what that's gonna, it's almost like a decal edge on a fine piece of handmade paper. Yeah, and so this is really great on crepe paper. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. I'm gonna show you all kinds of things you can do with this.
Okay, now, for those of you who have the Cricut Maker, which as you know, we do, I have it, there's what, 1 million Cricut lovers out there. If you just want the tools, remember these are exclusive. You cannot get them in any store. We've got the launch, nobody has them. This is a $95 value when they finally get to retail. If you just want these, I want to explain it right tonight because these are going to go quickly. We have just the brand new Snap-on tools. So if you want that trio by itself, we've got it. Now listen to this. This will blow your mind. You ready for this?
What is
Over 3,000 were pre-ordered. You guys found out. How many are left? No, get out of here. Of the separate tools? Oh my gosh, there's 400 left.
How can that be?
Because everybody went online and got them early. Can you double check that? That's even throwing me. All right, we've got 400 sets left if you just want the brand new tools. We've sold 3,000. Oh shoot, that's a little short.
Okay, well I've got more.
We do. We have some more surprises.
I have. It's not only the launch of 3 amazing tools, Cricut really outdid themselves. There's a 4th tool, and this is the perforation blade. And when you think about perforation, you think about tickets and you think about things that you can actually tear off. This is all sold separately. It comes with the housing, and it is also the quick snap technology. You just press and switch.
1,000 of those are gone. I have 900 left of the perforation tool. And we're supposed to do a little look at that. It's about 5 minutes to do. Down the road, we're gonna do 5 minutes on it. That's probably gonna sell out. And then if that weren't enough, okay, go and show your other 2. Okay. Show the other 2, because they're all selling it.
Well, all right, so you're getting 5 tools with the Cricut Maker tonight.
Yes.
That 6th tool is the perforation blade. Now, one of the promise of the Cricut Maker is that it's an adaptive tool system that's gonna grow with you as you craft. It's versatility in a machine like no other. There is a knife blade, which is, a craft knife is one of my favorite tools in the world, but to have it automated and have the machine do it, so the knife blade. And then there is the scoring wheel and the double scoring wheel. And why you need both, okay, this is the first of the quick snap technology. The single one makes a fine crease so that you can fold paper perfectly. The double, it's going to work on foil papers, really elaborate things so that you don't break the paper when it scores so precisely.
Love it, and everybody always wants to score because they're making all those cards, and now you're gonna be able to do that. So those are all the tools that are available.
That's 9.
Yeah, 9 total.
There are 9 total in what are tools just for the Cricut Maker.
Okay, so what do you want to focus on next?
Well, I want to actually show you how it all works.
Sure, perfect. All right, let's look at it. So what are we going to see here? We got a little video we're going to show, right? So there we go. This is the engraving tool. Now imagine being able to engrave. That to me is a whole new level on how to use the Maker, right? That is just showing you right there how easy it is to switch the tools out, and then obviously it's operating. But what's it engraving on right now? What is that material?
That is that's plastic. So like imagine like the frame of that comes in the front of a picture frame. Like I love those.
How cool is that?
Right. Acetate, clear things, and what's really great is to put color behind it after you've engraved it. I'm actually going to do a little engraving for you first, just so that you can see what is so special about this. Now, the machine is driven by a free software called Design Space, and you'll notice that that's my project, that's my engraving project, and I'm actually telling it, I'm using my tablet to drive the machine. So if you've never seen this before, okay, you've never heard of the Cricut Maker and you're looking at it for the first time, you're watching me. I'm gonna actually pick the, so all materials, and I'm gonna type in what, all right, aluminum, right? So, and I spelled it wrong, didn't I? Okay, that's what I get for spelling. All right, anodized aluminum. When you choose the material, there are thousands of materials in this that are pre-approved. And so it's telling me, let's show the machine, because it's telling me, the machine is so intuitive in the way that it works, it's telling me to load the mat. Now the mats are what you're gonna put the material on, and I'm going to load the mat. It's also going to tell me to actually load the engraving tip. It's gonna tell me to do this in the software, and once I do it, it's actually gonna check to make sure that I did it right.
I love that.
So that's number 1. So what you're going to do is this is the checking. And you see, if you'll follow along right here on what is now my device is my control panel.
So cool.
Right? I can run this machine from my phone. I can run this from my computer. And so it's telling me, let's just make sure.
And it works from any computer,
see what it says, yes. And it tells me install the blade and then press the flashing button. You go right ahead. And what's so fun about it is if I make a mistake, it's gonna tell me that too.
It's really fun. It really is. It's very, very easy to take your creativity to an unbelievable level. And you know, I said this earlier and I'm very, very serious about it. There is, of all the things, and gang, I've been crafting forever. I was actually one of the very first people to offer crafting on Shopping on Television, our sister network, QVC, 100 years ago. We first did baby scrapbooking. It was crazy, right? Of all the items I've seen and all the money I've spent on crafting tools, this is the one that is my absolute favorite. For me, I know it's not a $25 pair of earrings, but with our FlexPay and our great shipping deal today, you will never get bored of this. It's always exciting to use. There's unlimited ideas. So if you do not have a Cricut maker, we've never offered all these tools. It's always been the two base tools, and you get a pin and you get some fabric to go with it, and you get a couple of mats to go with it. Now that we've added almost $100 of the 3 brand new snap tools, this is the only place you can get those. And in just a second, this might be the only way you can get those extra snap tools, by getting the Cricut. So if you want to upgrade, even if you have the Expression or a Cricut Air you've had earlier, the Maker is a game changer. That lilac, everybody is loving. All right, here's what's happened. The only way to get the quick tools now is by getting the new Maker bundle, because the individual quick tools, unfortunately, guys, the set of 3 are now sold out. We are desperately trying to talk to the folks at Cricut and see if they can give us some more, but right now, your extra tools are gone. Now, don't forget, we have the perf tool coming up, and we have the scoring tools and the knife blade coming up. In the perforation, which we're gonna feature in a couple of minutes, there's 700 now remaining to get that perf tool. And by the way, it comes with the adapter top. So you're gonna be able to add the other little tools to it down the road in case we don't get extra ones in before our day is done, all right? Does that make sense?
It does.
The little tools are gone.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's exciting. But we can focus on the machine, which is, you know, it's decked out, yeah, right? It comes with everything that you need, and especially if you love to paper craft, being able to get all of these tools with a new machine in the color choice that you want. I mean, that's what's really remarkable. So I was just switching out to the cardstock to just show you what happens with the wavy blade. Okay. And one of the things, because my my engraving blade was doing something funny, so I have to check that while we're talking. But one of the things that I was working on doing, if you want to show this little tag so up close, do you see?
Stop it.
So we have a new little puppy in the office. His name is Maverick. Aww. And he needed a little tag. He has a red one and now he has a green one. And what's so fun about using the Cricut Maker to engrave? Now this is on a colored, you know, a pre-painted colored aluminum, and it's like what you would find on a trophy. You know, it's what it's able to do. And what's so wonderful about that is that you're able to typeset this in 400 fonts. Design Space has 90,000 images. Like it's really up to you to determine what it is you want to make, but now you can do that with ease, and again, that versatility that we were talking about.
Well, it's never been more versatile than this bundle. We have sold thousands and thousands of Cricuts here at HSN. Tonight, you're getting the most advanced bundle we have ever put together at an incredible, incredible price. Just the 3 tools that are included, the new snap tools, those is almost a $100 value by itself, and no one has the tools and no one has this bundle anywhere else. And if you really want the lilac color, which everybody's totally loving, I get it, I love purple, it's my favorite color, then you want to get the lilac tonight before it is sold out. We have other great colors available, but this is now the only way where you can get those brand new tools. They're not even available in the stores, guys. You can't get them online anywhere. We literally have the exclusive launch of those 3, the engraving tip, the wavy blade, and the debossing fine tip. By the way, you also get an extra strong mat with our bonus inside this bundle, which is an $18 value by itself. That's not even included the $95 for the 3 tools. Plus, you're gonna get the 4 weeks of Cricut access, 50 ready-made projects, 2 paper samples of fabric samples included with it. You get a fine point pin, because don't forget the Cricut will write. It's amazing what it can do with that. Plus, you get the rotary blade, you're getting the premium fine point, the machine itself, you're also getting, did I miss anything? Oh, you're getting the light grip and the fabric grip map included too.
Yes, you're getting 3 mats. It's everything that you need straight out of the box. And that pin for writing, like when I said, like you think about Cricut and you think about the maker, one of the things, it's the top of the line machine that they make, meaning that it has 10 times the cutting pressure of any of the other Cricut Explore family of products. And let me just show you some up close, some beautiful debossing that we did on a foil paper. Now that's this tip, right? So it's a fine debossing tip. It's that same quick snap technology. Now this is a design in one of my image sets in Design Space, and now I can scale that to a full 12 by 12 if I wanted to. You can do it 5 by 7, and you're not using an embossing folder. You're using the machine to do all the work.
I'm such a nerd. I just got goosebumps all the way up my arms. I mean, I just think this is what's crazy. The Cricut opens up a world that you've never experienced before. If you don't have the maker, it's insane what it can do. I never put mine away. Do you ever put yours away?
No, it's always at the ready.
It is. Mine sits. I should take a picture of my little crafting space. It sits right there. It's out all the time. I can't tell you. We're going to go to Facebook, and then we'll say hi to Sharon. I want to show you my page. This is just barely scratching the surface. Can you click on it so we can go through the individual pictures for me? Thanks. So here's just scratch. That was me on our boat the other day. I did that monogrammed visor for my tennis team. And then if we go to the next picture, that was an event I was in. It was called the Citrus Cup. So we made those visors. I did it using my Cricut, and I was using my iron-ons. This I made for a housewarming gift for one of my dearest friends. Her name's Mona, and that's literally, I took an image that looked like her house and used the same colors and even put her 2 doggies in there. The next one you're gonna see too, this is something I made last 4th of July, and I wore it. I love it. That's with the iron-on foil vinyls that you can pick up here at HSN. I got a few more to show you real quick. We'll just go through them real fast if we can, Erin. Again, I did visors for the whole team. The next one up after that with glitter. This one, I love this one. Have you seen the new hats that are like this? Those hats cost like $30, $40. I figured out how to do it with vinyl and my Cricut to make that hat, which usually is very expensive. And then we already showed that one. So I just wanted to show you, that doesn't show all the paper crafts I've done, all the monogram tumblers I've done. It doesn't show my scrapbooking I've done with it, my cards I've done with it. I just think it is truly the most versatile tool I've ever had the fortune to work with.
Right, and that frame that you just saw, one of the things that I love us, what's so great about that is it's done with a knife blade. Okay, so it's wood, it's balsa wood that's been painted, and what's so remarkable about that is that you have the ability to cut materials that you never thought possible. And it's thousands of materials, and they're tested, and they're 100% before we even turn on the machine. Cricut has done all the work in that, they're making sure that the machine is going to cut those things that it says it will cut.
What do you think is the most unusual surface you've ever cut?
Oh, it's right here in my hand.
Is it?
Yeah, it's so funny. It was at 2 years ago, the maker launched right here on HSN, and I cut a piece of sequined fabric with that machine. And once it happened, I was like, oh my goodness, and it cut the sequins face up. Like it cut them just perfectly. So
was that with the rotary blade that comes with it?
It was. And
cool.
What's so great about this is that we're talking about precision like never before. You're talking about being able to cut something like, look at this is genuine leather. It's a 2mm leather, piece of real leather. And then when you start thinking about materials that you have iron-on materials, you have chipboard, you know, we're cutting vinyl like butter. And so this is a big sticker. It's going to apply to any kind of surface, a water bottle that you want to personalize, a wedding gift or a shower gift that you need to make. So when you start thinking about this, if you love to sew, the types of materials that the maker can cut.
And quilters?
Yes, quilters. If you love to applique, it's going to do the most beautiful detail with that rotary blade.
Can I tell you something that I love is because it writes. I have the ugliest handwriting on the face of the earth. If you guys want to see it, it is impossible to read my writing. I'm not going to show it. It's so ugly. So what I do is I make these beautiful cards, and then when I go to write something on the inside of them, you got my scratchy writing. I let the Cricut do all my handwriting for me. Wait till you get into that world. You will completely lose your mind. I take envelopes and I let the Cricut do all the addresses on my envelopes. Like, it just starts to blow your mind how cool and creative you can be. And by the way, you don't have to be cool and creative to make it work. You really don't. It does all the work for you. It's just insanely great. All right, we're gonna say hi to Miss Sharon. She's been patiently waiting from Pennsylvania. You're on with Anna and Suzanne. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. How are you?
I'm excited.
What are you excited about?
I'm excited about this maker. I've been looking at them, and then my daughter calls and she says, hey, I got engaged. And so we're going to be making wedding invitations, and because she wants like a specific theme for her wedding. So I am super excited.
You're going to find yourself using it for, here's a little tip, Sharon, you ready? You know how to make bridesmaids bags?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I did is I went to that place that sells things for $1, and they have the greatest bags, and get vinyl, and I monogrammed every single bridesmaid's bags for my nephew's now wife, and the girls love them, and I did them for $1 a piece.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, and it goes on and on. I did koozies for the groomsmen, because you've got koozies out there. And by the way, we've got coming up the heat press. Stick around, please, Sharon, the Easy Press. Please stick around to see that, because that'll be great for the wedding too.
Oh, awesome. I am like super excited, and I cannot wait. I've been wanting to get one, and I've been holding up, and then I saw that this was going to be the special. I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to wait. And I got the lilac, because I love purple.
And you know what? You got the new tips. You got the brand new tools in there. You get 5 total.
I know. I'm excited about that. Yes.
Awesome
value.
Well, enjoy.
Okay, thank you very much, and you guys have a great night, and I'm going to be watching crafting.
Yeah. Stick around to see the Easy Press. You got to see the Easy Press. That's a big deal. How many have we sold now, Erin? I just want to give everybody an update. Okay, we sold almost 600 in just this first presentation. If you want the lilac, we knew it, that is outselling all the other colors, and that is completely exclusive to HSN, and it's gorgeous. Remember, it's the most tools and tips we've ever offered. You're getting 3 mats with it. You have access to the design space. It's everything you need right out of the box. They even give you little samples to play with. You'll love that rotary tool. You'll love the regular tool. You'll do thousands of ideas with those, but now the 3 new tools are exclusive and included in this bundle. And it's the only way anywhere where you can get the extra snap-on tools. It's in this bundle tonight.
Now, I think that's a different type of tools. Ours are called Quick Snap.
Quick Snap, sorry.
Okay.
You do snap them on. Quick Snap tools.
What's remarkable about the way that this works, it's a press. Okay, so you're pressing the top and you're releasing, and then you're changing, right? You're changing one after the other, right? It's just, you have to pay attention, just like I do, to the bottom of it, right? Whether it's a blade, or it's the fine debossing tip, or it's the engraving blade, or the knife blade, right? They all have they have this ability to do this, right? The knife blade doesn't, but the scoring wheel does. Okay, so quick swap.
Quick swap, that's right. Sorry about that. Quick swap.
So let me show you some of the things that we've made so many great things for today. This is, we have some really amazing projects to show you. When you start to, we're gonna look right here, look really close right here. This has been engraved, and that is that aluminum that had, I'm gonna keep turning it just so that you can see. Being a stationer for 25 years, the engraving is like, when you're engraving with ink, you're raising that, you're grinding it out of the material, right? So when it's doing this, look at the detail that you're capable of getting with this blade is like no other. So you're drawing on a surface, or it's cutting, into a surface like we've never done before. And that in itself is really exciting. This is, I think, the #1 thing that people have requested of Cricut was the engraving blade.
I think that's great.
Okay, so here, I have 2 things I'm gonna show you. So, well, I'm gonna show you the silver first. So look at that. There we go. Look at the little bee.
That's
okay.
So cool.
On the acetate, on plastic, that kind of detail that you're able to get. And I'm gonna flip this over and I'm gonna show you. We've engraved on the aluminum and taken this, so I thought this was really clever of the Cricut design team. They used the dry erase marker over the engraving, and then it wipes away. So then it's engraved in black. But then, if you wanted to engrave it just on the colored aluminum, like you can spray paint the aluminum and then engrave it.
Oh, that would be very cool.
Well, that's how you get those desk plaques and those things that have you know, boss, those kinds of things.
That's right.
It's amazing what you can accomplish with this. And then, you know, just on the subject of the engraving, I want you to look at the jewelry.
That's cool.
Because this is what's really, really fun about just this one tool, right? So you start to think about, wow, I can engrave that. I can make that bracelet. I can monogram the dog tag. I can make the keychain. And these are little blanks, like the little metal blanks that are found in every craft store on the planet. And even, you know, engravable jewelry is blank.
Right.
And so you put it on the mat, and you find your design, you know, in Design Space, and you press the go, and you tell it what you're engraving on, and the Cricut Maker does all the work.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, it's a really special kind of experience. So now that we can do that, we can do all kinds of things. So this debossing, I'll show you too as well.
I love the debossing too. Okay, by the way, I love Rose on here in almost all caps. Rose says, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited! My first Cricut cutting machine ever. I don't even remember the color she ordered." That's very funny. I hope you got the rose. That would be good for you, actually. Shelly's enjoying the show with the two of us. She loves it as well. Orby, I'm totally confused on what exactly is being offered in the bundle. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go over here and I shall explain it to you one more time. So Anna, I'll be right back, honey. I just wanna make sure you guys, this is Obi, this is for you and everyone else, because I know we get very excited and there's lots of stuff in this bundle. You're getting the Cricut Maker. It is the #1 best-selling cutting machine, but it does so much more. That's the machine itself. You're getting 5 tools total. These 3 are the brand new world exclusive, and right now they're the only way you can get them is in the Cricut bundle. It's the engraving tip, the wavy blade, and the debossing. Then you're also getting the rotary, which is amazing, great for fabrics, and you're getting the traditional cutting blade. All of those, all 5 are the most tools we've ever offered in a collection, or blades we've ever offered. You're getting 3 different mats, the light grip, the fabric grip, and the strong grip. You're also getting a couple samples of paper and some fabrics you can cut right out of the box. You are getting instructions, although there's fabulous additional videos that you can find, hundreds of them from Cricut online, that give you access to learning everything you need to know about using this and then some. All of that is included. Plus, you are getting 4 weeks to Cricut Access. Design Space is free. Access gives you a whole thousands and thousands of images. You still get tons of free stuff, but if you want to go farther, you get 4 weeks to try that. You get 50 ready-made projects on Cricut's Design Space. You also are going to get your paper samples to go with it. All of that, $95 just in these 3 tips, $95 right here in a totally exclusive bundle. Our colors are really easy, Orby, too. If you want to pick the N1, that's going to be a mint green. Then we have the beautiful gold champagne. It's like the famous phone or the pad. Mint green, champagne. Right here's the lilac that's outselling all the other colors 5 to 1. Everybody's loving the new lilac. That's totally exclusive to HSN customers. You won't find that at a retail store. Here's the blue, and finally here's the rose. So, Obi, I think I've covered it for you. Hopefully that clarifies exactly what you're getting. Ashley in Georgia, hi, you're on HSN with all of us. Welcome to the show, Anna and Suzanne.
Hey, I'm so excited. How are y'all doing?
We're great.
Good.
Well, I have been getting prepared over the past couple months for this. Well, not past couple of months, getting all my vinyl and everything ready for me to get my Cricut Maker, waiting for this new.
Oh, how fun.
And I ordered mine tonight in Champagne, and I'm so excited for it to get here. It's going to get here on my birthday next week, so that's even more exciting.
Happy birthday.
Why did you want the Maker? Why is this so special?
I have 2 sets of twins, and I love the fact that I can make them shirts to go along with each other when we go places, and I just love doing stuff like that for my family. And then I got into making them matching outfits, and just sewing and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, it's fun. Let me get this. It's going to make my life easier for birthdays and such and such.
You're going to be using it all the time when you have the time.
Yes. The good thing is that my older set of twins are 12, so they kind of are getting into crafting with me. So that's even more exciting that they get to learn how to do this with me.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
You know, it's such a neat way to work together. Yeah.
It really is. Cricut wants you and everyone out there to be their creative best. And the way that you do that is with this Cricut Maker, and you're going to love it.
Oh, I do not doubt that 1 minute.
Well, enjoy, Ashley, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm glad you held out and waited for our big event tonight.
Thank y'all.
You too,
yes,
Ashley.
And y'all have a good night.
You too.
So, Suzanne, as that's happening, I have all kinds of fun things to show you. So we have, when we talk about debossing, the fine debossing tip in that quick snap tool, imagine, like I showed you my little card, okay, but now I'm gonna turn this over, right, butterfly. Okay, it's a full 12 by 12 on the metallic paper. This is amazing, right? So if you think about it, you think about debossing on regular cardstock, okay? Now, or maybe you want to deboss on chipboard. The scalability that is, you know, so famous from Cricut, that this can go, you can deboss this at 1/2 inch, and you can deboss this at 11.5 inches, or even larger when you get to the 12 by 24 mats. But look at it on the leather. And you
That's
see
really
how
cool.
beautiful that is. Now, if you want to stain that, you can see. I don't think you can see it very well, but there,
there
it is. It's like a blind embossing. And when you're working with this, like even the wavy tool, that decal edge that we were talking about before, when you can make this kind of beautiful little subtle difference, okay? It does bring flowers to real life, but if you're a paper crafter, being able to have this kind of ability, it's a line change in Design Space. And those of you that have that have worked with Design Space many times, you know that you can change a line to score. Like if you drew a shape, you drew a circle in Design Space, and then you could tell it to score the circle. You can now tell it to wavy blade the circle.
That's cool.
And one of the things that's really remarkable about the upgrades in Design Space is that when you log in for the first time, it does ask you if you're using a Maker. And that's important. You're choosing the Maker or the Explore family of products. So we're choosing Maker tonight with all of its amazing new tools and showing off all that it can do.
And it's nice because, and again, it's very intuitive when you get it. You'll get it when you go to sign up. Okay, you can use any computer you want. You do not have to have a tablet to use this. You can use a Windows-based or you can use a Mac-based computer. If you have a tablet, it does work with an iPad, which is great. You can actually use your phone too. So don't worry, we're getting a couple questions about that. So whatever resource you have to get on the computer, the Maker will work with it, which is pretty awesome. Also, let's see. Oh, this is cute. Madeline says, I couldn't sign in fast enough to get the new tool bundle. she literally, she couldn't do it fast enough. She's asking to be put on wait list. You know what, Madeline, we're literally talking to the folks at Cricut, seeing if we can get any more in today. We had no idea all 4,000 extra tools would sell out. Now, we do have some other tools we're gonna show you individually, guys. So stay with us, because if you want a specific tool, the 3-tool bundle is gone, but we're gonna right now show you some extra tools you can still get. And we're gonna talk about the perforation tool here in just a second, so hang on. All right, here we go, guys. Here's what you wanna do. If you go to hsn.com, you can buy the individual, brand new, fabulous tips that are available. So we're gonna start selling out of these really, really quickly. So there's your basic perf, then you're getting the engraving tip, the fine debossing, so you can buy these all individually for about, in between $25, $29. If you go on down, there's the wavy by itself. Now you also have another wavy, there you go, you've got the fine, what is that, debossing. So here's the story though, you've gotta make sure and have, oh, the basic engraving's now gone. And the, which one? The fine debossing is now gone. Okay, so go online, you can see those. Just wanna make sure you understand we do have those available. Unfortunately, they are definitely not gonna make it all day. There's no way those extra tips are going to make it. So there we go. All right, we got more to talk about. The perf's gonna be kind of a really quick, very fast demonstration. We started out with about 900, we're down to the final 380. So a little perforation, we love that.
This is so much fun. Okay, so it comes with the housing, the quick snap housing, and you will want more of these as you grow your tools with the Cricut Maker, and it's gonna perforate. Now look at this. This is what perforation is all about. So we're going to now be able to, you're drawing the cut. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to pull this to me. This, instead of a full cut, it's perforating it in a way that you're able to reveal. Okay, so imagine doing a save the date or something, or a reply card that you need to actually reveal. Okay, now watch this, this is so cute. This whole card, right, is perforated around the embellishment. So when you remove it, this is a project in Design Space for all that you've done. Isn't that cute? So I wanted to say thank you for all that you've done. And this is a removable piece. Now the same thing happens when you want to do print and cut tickets, right? Maybe you're having a raffle. You can draw this with your Cricut Maker and you can perforate your tickets, right? Now I have this really special little box over here that has said on my desk for the last week, do not open until perforation. Okay, so it's a gift. Maybe, I'm not sure what's coming out in the middle, but here we go. This is the perf line. You choose it in Design Space for your project. Oh. And I'm getting jewelry.
That is so clever.
Isn't that something?
That's clever.
So imagine making an advent calendar, or you're making the things that you want to make with this
like
blade.
countdown to your birthday.
Countdown, right? We got a lot of birthdays this month. You see what's happening? It's a 2.5 millimeter perf, and for me in the stationery world, that means it's a micro perf, and it's leaving the design in the paper. This is all perfed all the way around. And as you're taking, like say maybe you're making a coupon booklet or a little tag, like right, you're gonna tear this, you can make your own little pad of paper.
Oh, stop it.
It's just that much fun, right?
Okay,
right.
we gotta wrap up, darling.
Tickets to the maker.
Tickets,
Here we go.
you have a birthday party, wouldn't it be fun to give out tickets for the birthday party and they get little prizes at the end of it? You'll lose your mind. 1,500 have been sold. Now what's important about this too, guys, is you do get that tip. So when you get our perforation, you're gonna get that tip, and then that's gonna also work with all the other tips in the program, because you have to have that to make the whole thing work, and you get it when you buy this, okay? So just a little FYI, you get the whole little tool right there. All right, sorry girl, we gotta wrap up. Is there any left on that one? Oh, we have 200 left. Just stay right there. All right, we're gonna talk about this paper, and it's huge. This is great.
This is huge.
Gosh. Here we go. Wow. There's only, what, 200 left? Oh my gosh, these are almost gone. So why did you put this collection together?
It's the whole bundle. Okay, so now this is solid core paper in 12 by 24 in all the colors. You're getting all of this, the jewel tones, the neutrals, and the sherbet colors. Plus, right, you're getting the pins. And this pin set, because the Cricut Maker can draw and cut and score and write all at the same time, you're getting 10 pins with 96 sheets of 12 by 24 paper.
That's awesome.
You do have to have the extra large mat. Okay, so this is sold separately.
And we have a 3-pack of the mats.
Right, and this feeds into the machine. Like if you've ever used Design Space and you've made your image too big for the mat and it tells you you need a larger one, this is it. So you get a full 24 inches. And so when you're working with the pins or you're working with this solid core paper, it has a linen finish, and a solid core means that when I tear this, do you see it's dyed this color all the way through. This is so much fun when you're working with you know, things that flip and fold and 3D paper crafting on your maker. You want paper that's solid core. So 96 sheets is an entire rainbow of beautiful paper.
And can I tell you, if we had to ship this normally outside of today, it weighs a ton, okay? And you're getting the gels and you're getting the markers that work in your maker. This $5 shipping deal, and here's the story. All day long, you'll spend no more than one $5 bill to ship your entire crafting order. That's when you get the heavy stuff today. So if you got the maker, add the paper, because this will cost a lot to ship it after today's event. All right, I'm going to show you a couple things. This is a set of 3, and they're literally 12 by 24 mats. So to be able to use the paper, you want to get those mats. We have 460 sets available. If you go online, you can check it out. You can just order it right away if you'd like to. And that's how you do it. Also, coming up, one of my other favorite tools, and I asked the one gal who's got the wedding coming up, her daughter's getting married, to stick with us to see this, because we have what's called the Easy Press. Of all the examples that I showed you on Facebook, on my page, many of them were done using the Easy Press, because this is actually attaching heat-attached vinyl. And you'll find with the Cricut Maker, you will do tons of, like our gal who has the twins and wants to do the little t-shirts and all the twin matching clothes. You'll use that Easy Press all the time. It's one of my favorite tools. This is the 9x9, but it's a brand new bundle because it's to go. It actually has a travel case, so you can take it with you, or you can store it easily at home. And that is still to come in our couple of hours with Miss Anna. Okay, speaking of that, you need that to do the next thing, right?
We're building, Suzanne. We're building on what's the promise of the Cricut Maker. It's all about more possibilities, more tools, and more materials. And now we're into the materials.
Yes, I love this.
I previewed all of this on my blog, and what was really special about it is, so now what you're looking at is the brand new premium vinyl, and these are in Anna Griffin patterns. This is Camilla, this whole set is Camilla, and this whole set is called Frances. You'll notice the palette is very beautiful. And we're talking about vinyl that's going to be, it's a removable vinyl, but it's the premium vinyl that Cricut makes. And so you're getting your first look at this ever.
It's really pretty.
Which is so pretty. So you're choosing between Camilla and Frances. But then we have iron-on in the same thing. So the Camilla and Frances iron-on bundles.
Wow.
Available, and what you're using that with is, well, we have second choice of Amelie and Lila. So you've got 4 Anna Griffin pattern sets to choose from. You're ironing on flowers, right? You're ironing on coordinating patterns, and you're ironing on in a way that these are all 12 by 24 sheets. So they're longer than just the 12 by 12. The vinyl comes in 12 by 12 and the iron-on's in 12 by 24.
Perfect. Okay, so there's 4 of the iron-on choices here.
Yes.
And the vinyl, we have 2 choices.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
There's a lot.
The iron-on, you use the heat press that's coming up. So it all works together. You get your Cricut Maker, you're gonna cut out the great design, then you're gonna use the heat press to iron it on your fabrics or what have you. Then the vinyl, you literally are just pressing that on, which is easy.
Right, you're burnishing it with one of your Cricut tools. You're cutting, just like with a solid vinyl, you're cutting the patterned vinyl in a way that you get this beautiful detail. And then you burnish it onto the surface of your choice, meaning rubbing it with the burnishing tool. And I've already done that, so I'm just removing. This is the Cricut transfer adhesive, and this picks up your cut, and it transfers it evenly and securely to your Good Morning Coffee mug.
Right. Yeah, and again, these are things that once you start using your maker and you start using the vinyls, everything becomes a surface in your life. You can't look at anything plain again.
Right, I can decorate that with my Cricut Maker.
I totally can. Yes. It was funny, I was looking forward to do a little special gift for my nephew and his fiance are getting married in October, right? And I went online to a thing that offered a bunch of stuff, and I said, wait a minute, I can so make that with my Cricut Maker. It's so easy, and I'll do it for pennies. Okay, I want to give you an update on our today's special, guys. Can I run over real quick? Is that all right if I zip over there? Only because I want to cover the colors again. That's that brand new lilac, totally exclusive to HSN customers. You cannot find it anywhere else. It is delicious. It is such a pretty color. And if it's coming across like a gray, it's not. It's literally the most perfect lilac. We also have a blue, we have the rose, and then coming down on this other side, we have the champagne. So if you love that fawn gold color, that's champagne, and we have the mint. What makes this so special is you're getting 5 of the tips included. 3 of those are a brand new world launch you can only get within our bundle now. And those tips include an engraving, a debossing, and also you're getting the wavy blade. So those are included, plus you get the rotary tool that came with the original Cricut Maker, and you get the regular cutting tool. You get everything you need right out of the box to really be absolutely unbelievably creative. I highly recommend, if you can swing it with our FlexPay and our shipping deal today, to get a Cricut Maker. It is the ultimate in creativity, and you will use it so much. I've never heard anybody regret that they own the Cricut Maker. We get all great reviews on it because it really is a phenomenal product, and it's so unbelievable. And please remember, this is the only place you can get this bundle. This is it. We got it here. All right, guys, I've got to tell you about a couple of extra things, including Andrew Lessman. He is back. So join Andrew Lessman on Sunday for his only visit for this summer at HSN, and let your beauty shine from within with his Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails Today special. It'll be the only time this year we offer healthy hair, skin, and nails in the largest size. It's 720 capsules. So make sure to check out his last visit for the summer, which is pretty exciting. All right. So coming up, we are not done. Hang on to your hats because Anna's hanging out. We're going to talk about the heat press next, and then we have an entire hour of paper crafting with Anna. So you got to stay right there.
Ready to go?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I believe in being full of confidence and free of doubt.
I believe what I'm doing is bigger than me.
I choose to face the world
Full of love and free of hate.
free of hate. Cut it out.
I make clean choices, and I believe in clean beauty.
I believe in knowing that what I'm using is good for me
Full of care.
and free of cruelty,
Full of what's good.
free of what's fake. Bare Minerals, the power of good.
Bare Minerals on HSN.
The List is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles handpicked just for you. Join us every Thursday night to see what made the list.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
Celebrate HSN's birthday with an HSN card. Apply now and instantly get $25 off when you're approved. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of birthday perks, like 2 extra flex every Wednesday in July, plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
I'm Anna Griffin, and I want to wish HSN the craftiest, happiest birthday.
And of course, she's here tonight with us. Yay! I'm Anna Griffin. I love that. She's here for this hour, and then all next hour, we've got a wonderful exclusive Anna Griffin items you'll see. Lots of brand new coming up. We're really excited about. What are you looking most forward to next hour?
Oh dear, birthday, all the birthday products.
They're really
Lots
fun.
of great
They're
ones.
really fun. All right, but before we do that, again, this is all building on the magic of the Cricut Maker, and I think this is an essential part of that.
This is the Cricut Easy Press 2. Now, what this means is that it's a cross between an iron and a traditional heat press, but it has this full 9x9 ceramic surface, completely evenly heated, goes up to 400 degrees. Easy Press 2, that's what that means. 400 degrees, heats up faster than ever. You're getting the mat that's going to protect your work surface. This is going to allow the moisture to wick away and the heat to, it's a heat barrier. You're actually getting the travel bag with this. Now, this is what's great about it is that you can put your Easy Press away warm. It has a seat belt inside. It even has a little tote bag, a place for your mat to travel with you, and 2 cuts that are already done. Now, meaning these are iron-on designs that you would iron on to a tote bag or a t-shirt or your favorite placemat. Whatever you want to do, it's going to do it for you. Now, you spent all this time with your Cricut Maker and you have you've cut your first iron-on project. And let's just say we want to, your kid's going, it's probably at camp right now, and you need personalized products. So you need the pillow, the little pillow from home that goes with with my Elizabeth cut, and I'm warming up the surface of this pillowcase because you want to warm your surface up first. I've already done the cut and weeded the word Elizabeth. It's gonna go right in the center of my, my mat. And then I'm gonna take the Easy Press, and you'll notice I'm gonna count it down. It's going to apply 30 seconds worth of heat, even heat, at 330 degrees. And I knew that because there's a Cricut interactive guide to the Easy Press on their website.
So whatever materials you're working with, it tells you how long you have to hold it.
Yeah, you
now
type
here's
it
the
in.
other cool thing is you're not moving it around.
No.
Like a lot of people say, well, I'll just use my iron. The iron is not accurate at all. And so I love the fact that you get such accuracy with this.
Right, and it's doing all the hard part for you. It's a digital thermometer, it's a digital timer, and what you do once you have transferred that, I'm gonna set this aside because it needs to cool. And then once it's cooled, I can take away the lining paper and I have a permanent transfer, meaning that I can wash that garment and I can wash that, you know, the little pillowcase. You do think, I loved what you said a while ago about when you have the Cricut Maker, you're thinking about everything in surface form. Yeah. Look at this cute little surface, right, available. And I noticed that this temperature has to change to 340 because it's canvas and the 30 seconds. So it's going to, you see what it's doing right now? It's actually heating up. So the red means that it's changing the temperature from 330 to 340. Mm-hmm. So what we want to do, I'm going to go up. Yeah, 340. All right, I'm warming the surface, and before you, so here's my little iron-on. It's a glitter iron-on. Each material has a different set of time that it's gonna take to transfer properly. So I'm using the heat up time to warm both sides of the surface, because if the heat comes from the top and the bottom, it allows the glue to melt faster. Cute, right?
That's very cute. Oh, it's so cute. And like you said, it's so funny. You can go everywhere and everything becomes a surface. I look at all my old plain t-shirts. I'm like, no, I'm gonna put something funny on that, or I'm gonna put something clever on that. And it really is amazing. You can even go to yard sales and find stuff and take plain and make it fabulous. And again, it's that unique combination of having the maker. We have the best bundle anywhere in the world tonight. That is our today's special. And then adding things like this. And I will tell you, a lot of you guys say, I'm just gonna use an iron. It's absolutely not accurate. And it doesn't give you the even surface coverage.
Well, it has cold spots and it has a point, a tip, and now we're looking at a full 9x9 surface. This is the most versatile size because let's just say that your iron-on cut is bigger than this surface, okay? For some reason, it's bigger than this 9x9. Well, you would just transfer it 30 seconds here, then 30 seconds there, and then you would have your iron-on complete. So I'm gonna let both of those things cool. Same thing, you know, I'm really thinking about kids at camp, aren't I? So, you know, you need the backpack, right? I was just in California yesterday, and it was really fun, but I had a lot of luggage, and Joe, he had his backpack, and anyway, he left his backpack in California. Well, anyway, had to be overnighted back to Atlanta today. So here we go. I have my own backpack, right? So I wouldn't forget it. And then you're going to, see, it's mine, Anna, hey. All right, beautiful metallic iron-on. It's going to, the same 340. I'm doing 3 projects in the space of 90 seconds, and that is, it took you a while, you know, me a while to cut the things and weed the things, and that's part of the process. That's the fun part about working with the Cricut Maker, is that, you know, you choose of 90,000 designs, right? You add your own monogram, you cut it, the machine cuts it, you take away the negative space, and then you have an iron-on.
Yeah, and I'll tell you too, you'll be amazed at how many things you'll look at differently and what you'll do. For example, if you have a wedding coming up, it's a game changer. I got a whole bunch of dollar store bags, and I made little totes for all the bridesmaids. And I turned around and did koozies, not only for the groomsmen, I turned around and for my son's 21st birthday, I used my Cricut for everything we did I did this big weekend for him with his friends, and I made all this extra stuff, even for guys. All the little treat bags had a logo I made for his birthday, and I used my Cricut and this heat press. I mean, I really used it. But even gift giving becomes so easy. Little tea towels you can buy, you know, couple for $5, and you make the cutest little sayings on tea towels with this.
One of my first thoughts when I started working with the Easy Press was that I thought t-shirts, right? That's the #1 thing people like to make with this. But imagine ironing on to the cork board in the classroom and you have a whole different use for iron-on. Or you know, organizing your pantry and you have wooden bins and you want to label them. Or you have chipboard and you're making that school project and you need to have the perfect signage. Or you have a family reunion and you're doing little drink koozies on neoprene. But even faux leather is going to work. Silk is going to work with the iron-on. You're able to iron on to cotton and polyester. It's really a versatile machine because this is a complement to the Cricut. All right, so the Cricut machines, the Cricut family of machines, no matter which machine you have, cutting iron-on material, you need the Easy Press for that professional result and success in 60 seconds or less.
Well, I like the fact when you hit the button and the timer goes off, you know you're done. Like with an iron, you're always guessing. You're never quite getting it right. You're moving it around. Then you go to peel it up and it's still not working. You got to press it back down. With this, once the button goes off and you've set it correctly, you're done and you know your project's going to work.
Yeah, and you're personalizing things. You know, I know I am always trying to find mine, you know, in the sea of, you know, drink cups, you know, those fancy drink cups that are all sitting on the kitchen counter. Which one's mine? Well, it's the one that's been personalized with the Cricut. But if you love to, like you like to compete in those fashion competitions, you know, right? You're taking your favorite jean jacket and you're ironing on glitter iron-on from Cricut or the metallic iron-on. This is where, again, those materials come into play. You're using the Easy Press to apply something like this to a garment that the iron-on's gonna outlast the garment.
Right.
50 washes on most of these things. You know, even this, I loved how easily that transferred. I didn't even have to wait for it. It came right off when I took the Easy Press up.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Elizabeth is ready. Let's see. Elizabeth, are you ready? And if you aren't, I'm gonna make it, so. All right, and one of the things, what I'm looking at is that, you know, as this lets go, this is the transfer. You see right here, I love this. All right, this is the example. It's not coming up right there, so I wanna go back with my Easy Press. I don't wanna pull any further, right? I wanna just give it a little bit more heat and then let it cool completely before I release that cut.
And if you look at my Facebook page, you'll see I layered the iron-ons. And when you start to layer them, it's so much fun using different colors and different designs. And again, it's just really unbelievable what you can do, but the Easy Press makes it just so much more effective. That looks great, I love that.
It does.
That really looks awesome. I love anything glittery. All right, so here we go. We're gonna stay right there. Can I use my mats from my Cricut Explorer with the new maker? Yes, you can.
Yes.
Yes, you absolutely can.
That's the only thing that crosses over. The tools,
the mats.
The tools don't. The mats cross over.
There you go. So yes, you can. If you got a bunch of mats, it'll work with the maker. All right. So Jane's watching from California. Trisha's iron-on versus vinyl on wood. Pros and cons. Which is better?
Iron-on versus what? Wood?
Iron-on versus traditional vinyl on wood.
Oh, you know, actually they're very, very similar. So I would say it's more fun to do the iron-on because the Easy Press makes it just so permanent. But the vinyl works just the same. It's just, there's just more work involved.
All right, now we're going to talk really quick about your iron-ons, which are super cool. You ready? You want to do those?
Sure. Sorry, I didn't clean up.
That's right.
I did design some amazing things. Like, so with the Easy Press, you get 2 cuts that are already done. These are iron-on designs that are already done. And so imagine using this as a t-shirt, Live Life in Full Bloom. These look very much like our card making kits. They're oversized designs, so hope and love. Then beautiful. I love that one. And then this one's great for your crafting room, feeling crafty, hang that on the doorknob, and then even Ciao Bella, all done with floral backgrounds. So whatever you want to iron them on, you see what happens. You get the whole shirt or this shirt. Isn't that beautiful? And then here's my favorite one. I'm feeling crafty, and that's for today. So,
that's very cute.
Right? You're feeling crafty?
And these are on sale, guys. Originally, they were $27.95. Tonight, $19.95. Please remember, we have 4 flex on everything all day long and $5 to ship all your goodies today. Only one $5 bill. So get all that stuff in before the day's done. All right, stay right there on those as well. I want to mention, the perforation blade. How many do we have left? Oh, we only have 180 left. We sold like 1,600 or something like that in just this hour. That does like ripping off a ticket. Isn't that kind of cool? Oh, we sold 1,800, almost 2,000 in this hour. This is your last chance. Now, what's nice about our perforation tip is that you get the whole housing, and you need that upper part to use with the other tips. So if you're buying extra tips, get this and you're all set, and then you just buy the extra tips to go with your Cricut maker. You can see the extra tips on hsn.com. And for those of you who missed out on the 3-pack of the brand new tips, we are desperately trying to get more in later on this morning. So hang out or keep checking back. Also, I want to give you a quick reminder of our best value of the day. By far the best cutting investment I've ever personally made. Professional level cutting and creative ideas that are virtually endless. They are endless with this. The lilac is our exclusive color. 5 to 1, you guys are loving the lilac. I think we've sold 700-800 of our Cricut makers in just this hour. So obviously wildly popular. You get everything from the machine to the rotary blade, the fine tip, the pen to go with it, because yes, it writes. You get 3 mats to go with it. You're getting access to the Cricut design space, 50 ready-made projects. You even get some samples in there to go with it. What's really cool is you're getting a $45 engraving tip, a $25 wavy blade tip, and a $25 debossing fine tip that is only available now in this exclusive collection, and you cannot get that in any stores that are out there. So that is a really, really big deal. It's a huge savings tonight. Normally $462, we're at $379.95. And again, this is a total exclusive bundle, and that lilac is exclusive just to HSN customers. You won't ever find lilac anywhere else, and it's gorgeous. 5 flex pays available tonight, and of course $5 ships all your crafting order the entire day. So one $5 bill and you're in. So it's a good day to stock up. Stay with us. We have more coming up with Anna Griffin, including Paper Essentials with Anna.